I was going to start by rolling this head side, down to the chest, and up to the side again. And the same thing. Keep this nice and steady, don't rush it. And then we're just going to roll these shoulders back. So take these back. 4. And then forward for 4. Now we're just going to bring the elbows up and round, take that back, let the arms lengthen on the way back. One last time, and then keep them on your shoulders and roll them forward. Keep them on there. 2, 3, 4. And then one last one, big circle all the way back for 4 in your own time. And forward, keeping the core nice and strong, not letting the back arch, taking it forward for 4. I was desperate to do that, but don't do that. We're going to get our band or our belt. And just nice and calmly, if you can do this without one. If you've got a short belt, it might not be doable. Might be, but it probably won't be. We're just going to try and take this up and over. And if you've got a short belt, you can just do without the belt, without the band, without whatever you've got. And then we are going to go VW. So we can go with the short band now. And we're just going to do a couple of them, keeping them ribs tucked away. Just letting that pull right down. Having a little moment there. Excellent, good. Okay, so we're going to pop that down. And we're just going to do a few rolls before we go down to the floor. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see. So we're just going to tuck the chin and then let the shoulders roll round. And we're going to go all the way to the floor, nice and steady. Once you've reached as far as you can go, bend the knees, and then we're just going to roll up nice and slowly. Thinking about the vertebrae, just unpeeling one at a time. When you get to the top, head floating through the ceiling. We're going to go with that again. So we're going to tuck the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to bend and roll up nice and slowly. And then when we get to the top, head's floating through the ceiling, and we just wait. Now let's go for that 8 again. Tuck the chin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend. And then roll up nice and slowly. Vertebrae peeling up one at a time. Head floats through the ceiling. Nice, we're going to do 2 more with them. Tuck the chin. Bend the knees. Let the head float through the ceiling. Lift the body nice and tall. Last time. Tuck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift. 7, 8. Okay, gang, we're going to go down the floor. We are going to roll to get down there. So if you can just take this chin down, we're going to take it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bend the knees, and then we take it forward. Okay, so we're on all fours now. We're going to do our mobilisation in the lower back. So hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Send the tailbone up, but just wait there for a second. And then tuck it under. Again, wait there for a second. And we'll repeat. Wait there for a second. And tuck. Okay, you can go a little bit faster now, in your own time. Just send the tailbone up and tuck it under. We're going to do that, I want you to really explore the full range that the lower spine gives you. And when you're tucking it under, really feel the back come right up, pushing through the heels of the hands. We're going to do one more and then we're going to go into the upper body to stabilise that lower back. And now we've got those shoulder blades. Squeeze, separate. Give your back the moment in that end position just to feel it. Squeeze them shoulder blades together. Separate. Squeeze and separate. Keep going. Squeeze, separate, squeeze, separate. One more time, squeeze and separate. Okay, so next move is we're going to thread the needle. So I want you to start off with one hand to the head. We're going to open up and twist that back. Hold it here. Then we're going to thread the arm through the other side. Same again. Up, really twist that body open and send it through. Twist. Keep going with that. Up, big twist and hold and push through. One more. We're here. Open it up, open it up, open it up. Send it through, send the elbow through. Okay, we're going to go the other side, so hand to head, open. And then we send that elbow through. You can see? Yes. Well done. Again. Open, open, open that back. And then we're going to send it through. Here. Hand is still to the head. Two more we've got. Open. How far can you twist that back and through? Well done. One more. Open. Then send it through. We're going to go back to the other side. We're going to do the same movement but with a straight arm. Reach all the way around and then thread that needle through. And you can put your shoulder on the floor and stretch. Again, we're open, long, 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 reach back and thread that needle through, shoulder on the floor. Two more, we're open, nice and long, and send that needle through, shoulder on the floor, relax into that stretch. Last one, we're open, send it back as far as you can go, and thread. Okay, other side, 4-4, open, feel the stretch, then send it through. You'll probably notice you're a little bit more flexible one side than the other, that's fine. Open, send the arm back, now thread it through, lean into that shoulder, give yourself that stretch. Two more. Thread. Last one, we're open. Send the arm up and thread. Okay, gang. We're going to pop one foot up. Here, I would like you to hold the back of this ankle and push that knee forward. So we're holding this Achilles, we're holding this ankle to keep the heel down, and we're just sending this knee right over the toes. We're just going to send it back, and then push again a little bit further. Push. Give your weight into it. One more time, and hold, and push. Okay, we're going to put these hands down and I just want you to send it again. Push, but without holding on. Just I can feel a stretch in my inner thigh here. Now, if you can, grab hold of the back foot with your opposite. You might need to lean back to get it. And then we're just going to try and lean forward again. Here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retract. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retract. One last time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let that go. Now I'm going to straighten this front leg here, hips level. This might be enough for some people. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, hands down. Just feel a stretch down the back of that hamstring. So this front leg is straight. Hands on the floor. Remember, you don't have to put your hands on the floor. This might be enough for you as long as you're getting that stretch. And if you need to come up and then sink back into it, you can. One last time, up and sink. Okay, again, we're going to bring this knee in and we're going to swap to the other side. So one foot on the floor, one hand on the Achilles, and push that knee forward. Hand on the Achilles, and then just bring it back, and then you can push again. Push in to the Achilles, send that knee in front of the toes, and back. Well done. Last time. And push, 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 push. Now hands on the floor. Here. Send it. So my stretches went from my calf muscle when I was holding. Now it's more into my inner thigh. And I'm feeling that stretch. And when it gets too much, just pull it back. And then try again. We'll all have different thresholds. I'm not going to tell you to wait for when mine's done. You listen to your body, and when you need to just come out of it, you can. And then we're going to push back into it just to get a little bit deeper. Okay, again, I'm going to take it back, stretch off that hamstring. So some of you might just need to stay here. That's fine. If you're able, just pop them hands down and just stretch off the back of that leg. Stretch off the back of that leg. When you feel like you need a break, just come up from it and then sink back into it. Trying to straighten that leg if you can. Some of you might not be able to, that's perfectly fine. And here now, this is stretching my hamstring last time, but I'm also getting something across here as well. I'm getting a nice stretch in the base right at the bottom of my back. Okay, again, let's lean it forward, grab hold of that foot if you can. Stretch out that calf. Now you'll definitely notice one side is stretched than the other. Just keep on retracting out of it and then sinking back into it just to get a little bit of a deeper stretch. And back. Well done. And sink. And relax. Okay, we're going to sit on our bum. Get into your frog position. So this is heels together. Everyone will have a different, some people will be able to get their feet right in, some people will need them out. Just make sure it works for you. Make sure you're comfortable. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hand on my ankles. Be mindful that you're not pulling your toes up. hands on ankles and just thinking about lengthening that spine, nice and tall. Again, not everyone will be able to lengthen the spine, that's fine, just keep on working towards it. So I'm just going to ask you to roll your back down, let me show you from the side. So we're just going to do a few of these. So I'm tall, and then I'm sitting back, and then I'm growing tall and holding that head's floating through the ceiling, and then I'm sitting back, slowly push and up. One more here, sinking it back and tall. Good. Okay, so we're just gonna gently just give one. I've popped my hand on my opposite ankle, and I'm just gonna give this a little push. And if you can straighten the back, or you can leave it with a little bit of a rounding, whatever feels good for you. I like a rounded back on this just so I can put a bit more pressure on the leg. And we're going to swap to the other side. Here. Now back onto those ankles, we're going to lengthen that spine, nice and tall. What I want you to envisage now is your chin going past your toes. That's probably not going to happen for most of us, but just in your mind, see it, and we're going to take it over. So I'm lengthening the spine, I'm pulling myself forward, and I'm trying to avoid rounding my back, and sit up, nice and tall again. Let me show you from the side. So I'm here, nice and tall, and then I'm thinking, lengthen, and I can feel it on my outer hips, really stretching, and then I come back up and I'm going to go again, over, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax, one more, let's go, over, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lengthen. I'm going to lengthen my legs now. If you need to put your hands down, do it one at a time, you can. And again, sit nice and tall. So we're just going to creep. Hold on to them ankles if you can, and just bend and stretch and reach. And lengthen the spine now, nice and tall. And we're going to go again. So we go creep. Hands under. Now if you have a band or a belt, this is where this might be useful. You can wrap it around and give yourself a little pull. You might feel like get a little bit deeper stretch there. And relax. And again, and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reach. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. Okay, so I'm going to turn to face you again. So we're going to send one leg out and one leg in. The important bit here is trying to keep both of your sit bones, both of your bum cheeks on the floor. You're going to be tempted to want to lift one here. So that might mean that yours looks like this, which is fine. Doesn't matter how turned out your leg is, just work within a range that suits you. We're nice and tall, sitting on both of our sit bones. And then we're just going to have a little creep over and a reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up. So again, you can use your band, reach it and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. We're going to go to the other side. So bring this leg in nice and carefully. Send that one out. With or without a band, it's up to you. We're going to creep, creep, creep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Now I'm getting this in my inner thigh. And 1, 2, and I'm getting it in my lower back on the opposite side. 5, 6. Release. Last one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Woo! Let's take them legs out. Both legs in a straddle. Now just try and sit up nice and straight if you can. Being mindful that we're not rocking back. Trying to send it up, lengthen the spine. Okay, so we're just going to have a little creep forward here. Trying to touch those ankles. And hold, hold, hold. Now relax. And reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Last one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Okay. Creep it forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creep it back. And again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. 2 more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creep it back. Last one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creep it back. Now bring these legs in. Ooh. Give them a little wibbly wobbly. We're going to lie on our back now. You're going to need your bands at some point if you've got one. Lying on that back. Okay, I just want you to take your arms out to the side so you're like going to make it a T shape. And then we're just going to drop the knees to one side and wait in that twisted position, shoulders on the floor. And up and to the other side, let those knees just drop to the floor. Try and keep them shoulders on the back, on the floor, sorry. And swap, knees again, go to the other side, keeping them shoulders down. Last time we go over, let those knees drop. Okay, back onto the back, knees point to the ceiling. So we are going to send one leg up. Now you can use, just keep it like this. You can grab your toe and try and stretch, or if you've got a band, you can wrap the band around the foot and lengthen from there. So think about it being mid-foot for now. And just pull that towards you, pull that towards you, pull that towards you. Try to keep the leg nice and straight. And then bend it, relax it. And then pull it again. Now if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, think about the band being more on the ball of the foot. And it should just give you a little bit of a deeper stretch and relax. One last time. Pull it towards you. And drop it, and we're going to swap. So with or without a band or the leg, start mid-foot just to get the leg primed. And we're just going to hold it and we're going to relax. And again, hold it. If you want to change the position of the band, where it is on the foot, you can. And relax. And relax. Okay, band down. We're going to figure a 4 stretch now. Let me just make sure. Each side. Stretch, yeah. Okay, so next we're going to go figure a 4 stretch. One ankle on the knee. So this might be enough for some people, or if you want you can pull that towards you. If you want you can use your hands to pull this thigh closer to you, and if you want you can use the elbow to push that leg out as well. Some of you might want to grab this knee and grab that knee, so you're pulling this towards you but then pushing that one away. Relax the head if you can so you're not holding any tension. And we're going to go to the other side. So swap, 1 foot on, 1 knee drop. This might be enough for some people. Pull it in towards you. Feel the stretch in the outer glute. If you want to pull it with the hand and push it with the hand, or you want to thread the hands through, you can. Whatever works well for you. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to put that foot down. We're going to repeat that stretch again each side. 1 foot on, 1 foot off. And swap, other side. Can you just stay in that stretch a minute while I just do something with this? Okay, gang, so we're going to relax. Put both the legs down, we're going to roll over. And I just want you to put your elbows on the floor for now. And just extend that back a little bit. And then release it down to the floor. We're going to use the hands to push us up a little bit, so into the Sphinx position. Elbows are on the floor, palms are facing forward. We're pushing through into the elbows. So elbows are down. This is just a little back stretch. We're just priming it, ready for the next stage. Lift again. Okay, this time when we go down, we're going to stick our hands kind of underneath the pits, and then we're going to do a bigger stretch, bigger stretch, bigger stretch. And we're going to roll that down. And we're going to push up again. Big stretch in the back. And then relax into it, down to the floor. Final one, we're going to push right up. I think this is a swan stretch. I do get these mixed up, but you know, it seems right. Nice and long. Trying to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Drop. Okay, from here we're going to send it back into a child's pose. Lengthen that spine. Lengthen that spine. Tuck the toes under. Push up into a dog stretch. Pushing into them heels. If you need to have a little bit of a swing and a push and a release, you can. And if you want to have a little pedal of those feet, you can. So I'm trying to push the back nice and straight. And I'm just going to pop them knees down again. And I'm going to go back into that child's pose. Lengthen that spine, lengthen the hands away, lengthen the back. Now I'm going to tuck the toes under. I'm going to slowly send the heels down. I'm going to roll up nice and slowly. When you are standing, okay gang, take your time, just get up there nice and slowly. And I'm going to say take this arm out, and give yourselves a big clap. That was lovely. I hope you're feeling nice and bendy now. Thank you so much for joining me, gang. Mwah.